Good morning and welcome in. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. It is finally Friday. Let's get you ready for the weekend with a look at your latest local news from around the region. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your Friday news brought to you by the Luce County Veteran Services Office. Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, call 293-4890. In your latest local news this morning, Cloverland Electric cooperative crews were busy throughout the day yesterday, cleaning up and restoring power to those without service following the start of spring snowstorm. Cloverland Electric reported that over 2,500 were without power across their service area following the heavy wet snowfall that came through the area earlier this week. As of late yesterday afternoon, over 1,600 outages had been restored, with just shy of 1,000 in over 60 different locations still being worked on throughout the evening. Crews were met with heavy snow, downed lines, and trees that caused outages to fluctuate throughout the day, leading to a lengthy restoration progress. Some services may still yet to be restored. You can get more information by going online to Cloverland Electric Cooperative, checking out the outage alert and map on their website. The Mackinac County Sheriff's Department and Straits Area EMS are excited to announce the Mackinac County now has 4 certified child passenger safety technicians. It'll help keep the youngest of Mackinac County residents safe. Technicians will now be available by appointment to educate the community on the importance of properly installed car seats, best practices for safe travel, and upcoming changes that are coming through related to car seat laws. The Mackinac County Sheriff's Office and Straits EMS say they have the ability to work together and help provide new car seats to the public for those who are eligible. To make an appointment to meet with a certified child passenger safety tech, get your car seats checked, you can contact the Mackinac County Sheriff's Office at 906-643-1911. You can also contact Straits Area EMS at 906-984-2240. There's new updates and information on the latest child passenger safety laws, and more tips and information on car seat practices on the Mackinac County Sheriff Facebook page. The Tahquamenon Falls State Park has announced that next Friday, March 28th, summer reservations will be available for the popular Portage and Hemlock campgrounds. The reservation system will open up at 8 a.m. next Friday, March 28th. The Portage Loop will reopen June 13th and the Hemlock Loop on June 27th. Go to midnrreservations.com and pick your favorite spot. You can also make reservations at other state parks as well. The Lower Falls campgrounds will be reopened with newly completed water system upgrades, which are made possible with federal relief funding from Governor Whitmer's Building Michigan Together plan. You can also get more information on that by going to michigan.gov, clicking the link on the Tahquamenon Falls State Park Facebook page. The Sioux area schools are reshuffling their elementary setup, combining different buildings and seeing a pair of longtime elementary schools retired in a decision recently made by the Sioux Area Public Schools Board of Education. The Sioux Area Public Schools Board unanimously voted to retire the Washington and Lincoln elementary buildings and reorganize the school system. Starting in the fall of 2025, the following changes will take place in the Sioux District. The Sioux Area Elementary School for grades kindergarten through 5 will be located at the current middle school building. The Sioux Middle School 6th through 8th grades will relocate to the current high school building. Malcolm Alternative Junior and Senior High School and Virtual Blue organizations will support grades 7 through 12 and include all Sioux Alternative Innovative Learner programs at the Sioux Township campus. Sioux Board Trustee Caitlin Gaylor says that the decision came following months of diligent work and planning since the election in November. They extend a heartfelt thanks to everyone involved in the process, including staff, parents, and community members who made invaluable contributions and support. That is a look at your latest local news from around the region. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your Friday news brought to you by the Luce County Veteran Services Office. Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard proudly advocates for our area veterans. For the latest on what's happening, follow their Facebook page or call 293-4890. Time now to check in with sports this morning. The Ewan Trout Creek girls basketball team continuing their Cinderella run. They'll now play for a Division IV state championship in East Lansing this weekend. Ewan Trout Creek, who beat St. Ignace earlier in the week in the state quarterfinals, kept their winning ways going in yesterday's Division IV semis, knocking off Concord 34-24. That win sends Ewan Trout Creek 27-1 overall to Saturday morning's state final. They'll take on 26-2 Fowler for the state championship. Calumet came close in a comeback, but fell just short in their semifinal matchup with Rochester Hills Lutheran Northwest. The Copper Kings made their way through the tournament, including a stop here in Newberry in the regional finals. Copper Kings got off to a slow start, shot their way back into the contest, just running out of time. Rochester Hills Lutheran Northwest will take on Ypsilanti Arbor Prep in the Division III state finals. The Michigan State men's basketball team gets to start their quest to run through March Madness. The second seed in the South region, the Spartans, will take on the 15th seeded Bryant Bulldogs tonight. It's a 10 o'clock tip-off on TBS. Spartans a heavy favorite in that contest. They look to make their way to the next round. If state advances, they would play the winner of Marquette in New Mexico, which is also taking place today. Your latest local weather forecast for the weekend. Chance of rain and snow mix, mostly cloudy, becoming partly sunny in the afternoon. Highs in the low 40s for your Friday. South winds 15 to 20, gusting as high as 35. Slight chance of snow Saturday, cloudy, a high in the mid-20s. Wind chill values in the single digits. Mother Nature doesn't care that the calendar says spring. Northwest winds 10, gusting as high as 20. For your Sunday, snow showers likely, cloudy, a high in the mid-30s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. This is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. The Luce County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Luce County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Luce County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.